Yeah, and the game is starting. There we go. Ooh. Quickly check the map. Yeah, it doesn't tell me the name. Very clever. This looks like islands. Yep. I think it is the COT version of islands. Civilizations are Spanish. So, Spanish war on islands. The minimap looks really almost mirrored. They have these little peninsulas. It's basically one island. The gold and stone right in the middle, so that's really fair for both players. Let's check their bases. So, let's start with Tammy this time. Stone here is behind the forest. That's not good. He can easily get harassed. This stone here can get harassed. His main gold is really safe. That is good for him. He can place a TC here between the forest and the gold. It's really nice. The berries should be safe. If he, yeah, they are safe. Put it like that. This gold here though can be harassed from the water. That's not good. Forest relic. Yeah, well, 2 relics for Ding, but this forest here is nice. This forest here is okay. Should not be easy to reach from feudal age onwards, at least. In imperial, yes. In feudal age, definitely no. Yeah, let's move over to Chris's point of view. His berries are not great. They can definitely be harassed from the water. He's gonna find those sheep here now. Oh, let's actually check. Did he scout this? Okay, so his first gold is nice. He can get a TC there, it's alright. But he has not seen his second gold, which is here in this black spot. And minute 4 is over now, so Chris cannot ask for a re anymore. And this gold is just bad. He cannot reach it from here because it's attached to the forest, and here it is only 2 tiles, so he cannot squeeze in a mining camp. Maybe he just can't. That's really bad. Will not be very efficient to mine this gold here. Okay, then let's. Oh, I just heard the sound from the dock, so Chris is going for a front dock here. Fishing ship coming up. Let's check what Ding is doing. Okay, I thought he would take the boar. Yep, he's doing it now. Yep. Blocking the boar a little bit so that the villager would get a head start. He does not have loom, obviously. You don't need loom on islands necessarily. Saves you time to go up to feudal faster. So first fishing ship out for Ding. He's going for a front dock too, but let's say Chris would have put his dock here really close to his base, while Ding actually walked a bit further to get the big fish here. Let's check the fish for Chris. Shorefish, shorefish, shorefish. That is not great at all. Chris has terrible fish except for this one. So he has 1 big fish. Can he see it? Change the point of view. Yes, he can see it now. So that's good for him, but it is not gonna last forever. So if we take a look at the dock positioning and in terms of fishing, then very good dock for Ding, and not the greatest dock for Chris. But yeah, this 1 big fish here really saved him. Otherwise, would be a huge advantage for Ding. Alright. Standard Grosh build order. Roughly, he clicked up with Pop 24. Under 8 minutes, so that is really fast. I think it was under 8, yeah, around about 8 minutes. Okay, sending out his villagers to get a lumber camp here. It's not on gold yet. He's probably waiting for wood 100 to get the mining camp. He is up really early, actually. That's not a lot of villagers. Okay, now he's going for gold. That's 4 on gold. Okay, he decided to get the dock first. Now he's building the mining camp. 4 fishing ships in total. Let's check the eco stats for a second. So that is 14 on wood, 3, no, in total 4 on gold. 4 fishing ships. Let's see what Ding is doing. 16 on wood, 3 on gold, and 1 builder. Well, getting the extra houses and docks, so both have 2 docks. Ding even managed to go up faster. So, very good start for Ding. Let's go back to the normal view. And let's see, since Ding will get out his galley a little bit earlier, I'm gonna stay with him for now. 4 fishing ships too. Okay, 1 more villager going on to gold to keep up the galley production. Yep, 2 galleys moving out for Ding now. He has not scouted the water yet. And now he's going towards the northern passage, which might be a bit of a waste of time for Ding, since Chris is located here. And where are his fishing ships? Here. Maybe Ding will sail all the way around the island and hit them from the back. Let's just quickly see. No, he pulled them back. He decided to mass them here in the center, which is a good call, to be honest. If he was sailing around the island, he would leave his fishing ships undefended and everything. Okay, now he saw the first dock. 1 galley. He could start shooting at that galley, but he's not. He's still moving them. Oh, now there's 2nd galley. Now it's a question where to run, because he cannot take the fight. He already took a shot, and those 2 galleys would win eventually. Okay. 3 galleys patrolling here. Yeah, the wood looks nice and clean. I'm sure both players remember to get their double bit axe. That's obvious. Okay, 2 galleys coming back. He avoided most arrows, so a really nice play. And now he's joining his navies. 2 plus 3 plus 3, that's 8. He has a lot of villagers on berries. Looks like he wants to go up to castle soon. Right. He is on 3 docks. Let's quickly check Chris. Chris is on 3 docks too. Okay. Oh, landing from Chris. Good thing I switched the point of view. So, Ding just saw it. Yep, that was the last few hit points on the scout. So, Chris is landing. Very interesting. Archery range, and another archery range coming up. Does he have fletching yet? No, not yet. Still +6 and not 6 + 1 for the galleys. And what is Chris doing now? He's gonna use the transport ship to bring them somewhere else, or what? Okay, oh, Ding found the fishing ships from Chris. GG. That really hurts. That really, really hurts. Oh, come on. Okay, he's bringing... I'm sorry, guys, but I have to change my status to Do Not Disturb now. Okay. Oh, That's really clever. There was a stone roll from Ding, obviously. That's the perfect reaction to a landing. But Chris brought his villagers over with the transport, and he's also bringing archers in now. This tower here, plus the early archers, will give him a good stand, but Ding reacted immediately with a counter tower. And it's actually skirms here. Okay, so 4 archers for Chris, getting another archery range with the villagers. Now those 4 archers will not do too much against the skirms. He does have fletching now, so that's nice, but the skirms are just such a good counter against archers. Yeah, he's using the villagers to bash the skirms a little bit, but there are villagers from Ding really close, so they could fight. But he's not. Chris is actually killing some skirms there with villagers. Yeah, but I think this forward will probably not last forever. Yeah, Chris has 1 villager. Oh, yeah, only 1 villager left and 1 skirm now. Some more ranged units coming in. 4 galleys also. Okay, in this tower here. And villagers, yeah. No, it was only the tower apparently. Or was it? Anyway, so Chris's tower here is down. That's good for Ding. No, I don't think that Chris can win the battle. It just takes too long to use the transport ship to bring units in. Okay, now, eventually Ding decided to bring in villagers. Because Chris miraculously managed to win this here. But with villagers, of course, that's a different thing for Chris. And then there's still this villager from Chris. How did it survive? That's unbelievable. Is he going towards him now? Okay, so blue villager hunting this villager. Wow, again Chris brought the galleys and this 1 villager is still alive on 13 HP. So 2 ranges here from Chris, pumping skirms. Ding really needs to keep up. Let's take a look. Where are his ranges? Ding is building archers, exclusively archers now. So Chris could do some damage, actually. Where's Ding's second gold? Oh, this could be nasty. His second gold is outside the walls. So if Chris brings the skirms and forces Ding off from wood, that could really be a problem for Ding. Good micro. Okay, Ding is bringing villagers. Yeah, that's a good call. Ding, yeah, well, we saw earlier on he killed the fishing ships. Chris does not really care, but I'm sure he cares about the berries. That's hundreds and hundreds of food here. It's 125 for every single berry bush. That is not good. Idle villagers here for Chris. Oh, and a transport. Yep. This transport ship here brought some archers and Chris had to react. So there's the range. But the forward is over now. Yeah, it was just a few archers to harass, not a bigger forward with buildings and towers, etc. Okay, so let's go back to Chris's forward. He's, let's say, more serious about it. There's the tower now from Ding. He's collecting stone. Yeah, he's walling his base up. He can get wood, stone and gold. He has still some space for farms. So Ding is in a good position actually, and here this raiding from him hurt Chris's eco. I see some dead bodies. There were those idle villagers here. and he is basically surrounded. He has lost the water completely. He has no more dogs left. If this forward fails for Chris, let's take a look. Oh, Chris is still in feudal age. 200 food, and Ding is up to castle, already 75%. Okay, now there's a bigger battle, but Ding is bringing in the galleys, killing the last galleys from Chris, and Ding also has more ranged units here, mostly scrums. Yeah. Oh boy. So, this is what I just mentioned. If Chris's forward fails, he does have a problem. There is the castle age from Ding, there is a transport ship with 5 villages, and the GG from Chris. Risky play from Chris, but very, very entertaining to watch. It could have worked this way or the other. His forward could have been very successful or not. Ding defended this one really well. No point in looking at the achievements again, was really obvious. This was about, yeah, the strategy and not the boom or something. Let's go back. Let me quickly change the scoreboard. There we go. So this is the 4-0 for Ding. I would have not expected this. 4-0? No, I would not have bet my money on that. Wow. So there's one more game coming up. Chris just said that it looked more like Team Islands to him. Well, can't do anything about that now. So, the last game, the 5th one, will be Arabia, Mirror Civilization. So, it could be any civilization really. Will be very interesting to see, and I hope it's gonna be, let's say, an exotic civ. We've all seen enough Han Wars, we've all seen enough Aztec Wars, I guess. Yeah, let's just see. If one of the moderators hears this, you can play an ad now, and I will be back in a few seconds.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Okay, there we go. Okay, game number 5, Arabia, Mirror Civilizations. Again, it's the Veterans of the Clash tournament. It's, well, top players from the Clash of the Titans tournament that happened before. And they invited very, very strong players who did not reach the last stage. Let's say the very, very last stages. I think this is a brilliant idea, because I think we all agree that Viper and Jordan are definitely top 1, top 2. And then it is really getting interesting. Who's actually number 3, who's number 4, who's number 5. And yeah, this tournament really shows some good candidates for those top positions are fighting it out. It's a very interesting tournament setup. So I'm really glad to be able to show these guys here, these games here, to you guys. Okay, 1 more minute.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Okay, last few seconds. There we go. So this is Spanish. Very interesting. Spanish War on Arabia between Chris and Ding. Let's check the maps. Okay. Back berries for Chris. Very good wood in the back for Chris. Front gold. This war is a bit to the front, won't be a problem. Major hill in the east. There's some nice forest here and here in the corner. Secondary gold is in the back, that's good. Yeah, but the front gold is, yeah, not good. And it's really open towards the front. It will not be easy to wall this up. And also this hill is rather far from everything else. So on the one hand, it doesn't make any sense for Chris to secure it. On the other hand, if Ding, excuse me, if Ding gets control over this hill, he could start a push from here onwards and use the hill bonus. Stone to the front. This stone is a bit to the front. So he could also get forwarded. This is not the greatest map for Chris, I have to say. Okay, let's check Ding's point of view. Berries are okay. Nice wood in the back. Nice wood in the back. He chose to go for. Yeah, it is frontish. This here is more to the front, of course. His main gold is in the back, protected from, yeah, well, located here between those two forests. That is just very nice for Ding. Also, can wall this off really easily. I think 2 army buildings and this is closed. Here, this is easy to wall. Yep, there's the What? Tammy called it and not Chris? This is interesting. Why is it because of the boar? Or what, is the boar too far? Yeah, both boars are far. That's not nice for him. But except for that, Chris had a much worse map here. Okay, let's GB. Oh boy. We've seen that in the last match with Barry, with Botchofro, in which he had the worst map, and his enemy was it Ding, I think so. Actually called the and it was just unbelievable. So much luck for Barry in that one game. He had used up all his restarts already and got the worst Arabia map ever. Then his enemy calls for the restart. Well, that's life, I guess. So, 2 more minutes. The score again is 4-0 for Ding. Really surprising for me, at least. Chris is still a Chris. That's what I like to say. Maybe he has a very, very interesting approach to Spanish war on Arabia. Let's just hope so. I would be happy if you could win one game here.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Okay, just 20 seconds to go, or less. Game should start every second now. There we go. So, again, Spanish war on Arabia. Let's check the maps for them, or of the players. Berries for Chris. This forest here is okay. This wood here is maybe a bit far, but it is still in the back. This gold here is to the front and rather far. Not nice. Front forest, front secondary gold. He can wall off this area here really easily. That's nice for him. So he would probably just have to wall here. Drop his buildings later on here. And he could have access to this hill here in the center. I think this hill here will be really, really important in this game. Okay, what's more is to say stone is okay, so he could mine it in case of a trash. Second stone is behind the forest, that's not good. The deer is to the front, so he can probably not take it. Okay, lumber camp coming up for Chris. Yeah, nice lumber camp there. Okay, let's check the map for Ding. Also, nice lumber camp here. He has good wood in the east. Front wood, the berries are okay. He can wall off here fairly easily. He's got both front bars to the front and his main gold in the back. It is on a hill, but he can get a TC here. Yes, here. And mine it really efficiently later on. And also secondary gold to the back. So again, this is not Chris's day. Overall, I would say this is probably a better map for Ding. Yeah. So at least it paid off for Ding to restart. He has a better map now. A much better map than Chris. But yeah, it's not the worst map. Again, he can wall this off. Get his army buildings maybe here, and then protect his gold here. Oh, let's see. Also, since it's Spanish, it's not maybe the #1 Arabia civilization. It's gonna be interesting to see how they play it. Is it gonna be a drush with a castle drop or say Josh FC and an early castle and Conquistadors? Is it gonna be, I don't know, scouts? It's probably not gonna be archers because the Spanish cannot. Oh, this is some fun micro here. Chris is blocking the villager and it died. It happened at minute 5.40. He's so close to the TC. Why is Ding not firing at the scout? Chris is doing what he wants here. And now he's running. Yeah, he's dodging the arrows. No, but now he lost it. But still a nice micro from Chris here. Crazy micro. He got this villager. But the fact that he lost the scout... Oh, you should try not to lose your scout in an early stage on Arabia. I think that's safe to say. This deer here is a bit far for Ding, but he could maybe get it. Not so much for Chris, it's really to the front and only 3 of them. Yeah. So Chris is doing what I thought. He's getting his buildings here, and I guess he's gonna try and protect the gold behind them then. Alright, early and massive walling for Ding. He's sending... Nah, God, I thought he would use all those villagers to wall. But he's still using 2 villagers to wall up this stretch here, really, really early. I think he's gonna abuse the fact that Chris doesn't have a scout anymore, and so he can really wall it off. Chris will not be aware that his militia here, so Chris is rushing, that Chris's militia will just run into walls here. It's just palisade walls, but still a few militia take ages to punch through palisades, and villagers behind can just repair them or get a house, keep it safe. Okay, so it's 3 militia. Chris is walling out his gold here a little bit. Is he gonna take this gold then? Because this gold can be reached from ranged units. If you place, let's say, a conquistador here, he should be able to reach the villagers here. Let's see. Okay, so 3. Let's put on the fog of war. Ding has not scouted Chris's base, so he did not know that there were militia coming up. So yeah. Ooh, 900 HP on the house. That's gonna take a while. So Ding does not have to react immediately. What is he doing? Does he have a barracks? No. No barracks for Ding yet. But he does not have so much food. He is using the deer here. He has eaten 2 already. He's there with the 4 villagers from earlier on. But I wonder whether he will have enough wood to go up to... food to go up to castle. But if he goes blacksmith market, then he can just simply buy food. Does have miners on gold and stone, so he can definitely sell stone and buy, let's say, 100 food or so. Yeah, he has also enough wood to get the buildings, sooner or later at least. And yeah, so it's gonna be blacksmith, market and castle drop for Ding. Let's see what Chris is doing. Alright. Stable blacksmith coming up for Chris. So he's going Drosh FC and then probably Knights. He is not on stone. Oh god, he didn't even scout his stone. His stone is here, his main one. This other one here. Yeah, he did not scout it. Gonna be risky. That is... well... what else is he supposed to do? He lost the scout. He does have no idea what is going on, really. So... well, Drosh FC Knights with Spanish sounds reasonable. But bearing in mind that Ding is going here Blacksmith Market and then Castle. Yeah, he does have the stone already, 640 stone. Yep, 650 now, so he could build the castle already. He will be in trouble. He will not be able to enter the base too soon. And I guess by the time the knights arrive and enter Ding's base, he will have a castle. He'll probably drop the castle somewhere near his resources to keep them safe. And then move out with the Conquistadors and do damage. And as I mentioned earlier, if I'm not completely wrong, Conquistador cannot reach this, no. On second thought, I don't think a Conquistador can reach it. Maybe if he puts the Conquistadors here next to the barracks, then those villagers are in trouble. Okay, so minute 16:40 something. Ding reached castle age. So let's see where he's gonna drop the castle. Oh, he's dropping it outside. He deleted a few barracks and yeah, he's using 3 villages. Chris, yeah, so those 3 militia. Yeah, the castle should be up by the time the knights arrive. Let's see what... Chris is getting a town center at the gold. Hello, who is this?
None.
Well, hi, I'm streaming the Chris versus Ding game right now. I'm gonna continue because there is a delay. You can't really see what is going on right now. Right, so there's 2 town centers for Chris, so he will go for a bigger economy. These hills here in front of his gold are really annoying for him, I guess, because he cannot place the TC really nicely in front of the gold to protect it. And yeah, when this one pile here will be exhausted, then these other tiles are really far from the town center. Let's check. The castle is up. Conquistadors coming up. Good amount of farms here for Ding already, so he can keep up the villager production and the Conquistador production. He's getting more and more stone. He has 100 stone already again, so he could either afford another TC. He has only a second TC so far, or he's just really saving it up for another castle. Let's see. Yeah, he'll probably go 3 and 4 TCs first before the next castle anyway. Okay, 3 militia. Okay, so Chris went up with a blacksmith and stable, but he didn't get a single knight. Let's quickly check his army statistics. Yeah, only 1 monk and 3 militia. No other army so far. Okay, let's go back to the normal view. Yeah, those 3 militia are not doing anything really. Just forcing Ding to build another palisade or a house occasionally. 4 conquistadors. Moving towards Chris, they just killed the first villa. Chris's resources are somewhat exposed. conquistadors could definitely do damage. Probably not here too much, maybe this villager, but this wood here to the front is easy to reach. Yeah, conquistadors can get converted easily. I think that's a fact Chris is really trying to exploit right now. He did convert one, but yeah, well, there's almost this, let's change the point of view, almost this constant production here for Tammy. Yeah, there's almost at all times a conquistador queued here at the castle. And he's building his economy only from 2 town centers so far, but if you take a look at the amount of farms, this is really nice. Same for Chris though. Well, he's not getting army, he can spend all his resources on his economy, obviously. Oh, Ding didn't watch this, so those 3 militia actually made a hole. And let's see what they're gonna do at minute 24. Okay, there's one conquistador. Oh yeah, they're on stand ground. They are actually not even attacking. And yeah, maybe there's more important things to watch right now. 3 monks converting the conquistadors here, and Chris picked up a conquistador from Ding. Again, another conversion and another conversion, so that's 3 conquistadors now. And sorry, 0 for Ding. 3 conks coming in from Ding, but it's, yeah, 3 monks, sorry, 3 conks and 2 monks. So Ding needs to retreat. Okay, what else? Town center coming up. Yeah, he's just patrolling on this hill here. Yeah, Chris could take control over this hill if he wanted to. He could just position his units here and, well, give Ding a warm welcome, but he does not have the numbers. Well, Chris is really relying on his micro skills here. It actually takes a lot of skill and speed to, well, convert how many? This is 8 conquistadors. 2 monks down. 2 conversions. Okay, that's a fair trade. Yeah, Chris really forced him back. Nice one here from Chris. So, oh, there was a forward villager from Ding. He probably didn't pull it back. Just, yeah. So 4 monks, 4 conquistadors here. 6 conquistadors for Ding. Castle coming up in the center of the map, next to the gold. So strategically, very good call. He's saving this gold here for himself. Let me quickly check. This is secondary. This is the main gold. Yeah, definitely Ding had to do that. This is basically his gold. There's some more gold here, just random. Also, really nasty hills here for Chris. He cannot get a TC close to this gold. Right. So, quickly check the scores. Tammy on 4k, Chris on 3.6k. Population-wise, 90, 91 for Ding, 93 for Chris. And he's going up to Imperial, so that's what I mentioned earlier. He used all his resources for his economy, and now he's going up to Imperial. He does not have the stone for a castle, so he won't be able to get early traps out. He does have a siege workshop though, and is producing rams. Only 2 so far, though, and he's going mass pikemen, so 4 barracks And he's producing almost, yeah, constantly pike in here. This castle here will be a problem for Chris, because with monks, a few conquistadors and pikes, you cannot kill a castle, and 2 rams, well, they can get killed from villagers and even conquistadors. Will be interesting to see. Okay, now Chris did have the stone. He will be imperial in a few seconds. 97, 99, and he's up. And the castle is 44% up. So he will get the traps. Definitely earlier than Tammy. He is up to imperial by 75%. I think we're gonna see a trap war here in a sec. Yeah, both players secured their hills for themselves. As I said, for Ding it was really, yeah, more of a necessity. It will be interesting now, really interesting. Chris, is he getting... yeah, there's one trap. He does not have wood for a second one. I think overall Ding's economy is stronger. He can really get a lot of trebuchets if he wants. Oh no, this is maybe not a good call for Ding. He just got 4 stables and he's getting 6 in total to go knights and cavaliers now against halbs. Ouch. Did he not scout it? Let me quickly check. Okay, he just saw it, I think. He has his conquistadors here in this area and saw 1 barrack. So he knows that there are 2 in total. So, and now next to the trap, in the line of sight of the trebuchet, you can actually see 2 halbs. So Ding knows that there are gonna be halbs. These rams here again, they soak up all the damage. Okay, and there goes the castle for Ding. I assume that he will... yes, he has the TC here on the stone, so he will be able to build another castle. There it is, building it right next to the first one. He just bought 200 stone because take a look at his resources. 1,200 gold here in the bank. That is something you can do things with in AOC. I'm afraid these cavaliers here will be really, yeah, useless. They just get converted, they take castle fire, and they die to the halbs. Not a good investment for Ding. Chris, though, with his main army, is moving in. He has these 2 rams here, is bringing the halbs. But the halbs are not really backed up by anything, so they're taking shots from the conquistadors. Okay, 2 more barracks, yeah. So Ding is switching units himself now. He noticed that cavaliers will not do so much for him, so he's changing over to halbs himself. Chris has 3 trebuchets, quickly check. And he started firing at the stables, but now he noticed that Ding will not go for cavalry anyway, so he packed the traps again, and he's probably gonna unpack them for the castles now. Okay. Interesting. Chris... it looked like he was in a bad position, let's say at minute 16 when, or yeah, something when they both reached castle, but he has pulled off a major boom here and is in a really nice position now. 3.7k score against 6.6. Population wise, Ding is on 118, Chris is on 164. That's a crazy difference. Chris is... Oh wait, sorry. Ding is going for champions now, but it's not the biggest amount of champs so far. Still, it is 6 barracks pumping, and conquistadors in the back. Yeah, Chris definitely needs to retreat, and that's what he's doing. He did not pull the rams back. He could save the rams. Oh, now there are a few champs moving in. Yeah, not pull them back. They're gonna get destroyed. Okay, champs here will need to retreat. Some champions here going for the economy, but yeah, Chris is still safe. Those lumberjacks here now, but Chris is keeping an eye on it. Okay. Okay, getting more wood here. Using the villagers all the time, that's nice. What is Chris doing to fight off the champions? He's not constantly producing... Oh no, okay, now he's doing it. He's getting conks, he's getting conscription. And, oh yeah, the castle fire here, together with chemistry, really does damage to the champs. Chris wanted to go for a little push here, but Ding saw it and brought a few champions, built barracks himself, and yeah, so this is a little push. It was not a very big investment for Chris, so it doesn't matter too much. And now, and now there are 3 trebuchets hitting the castle. It's gonna go down because there are no villages anywhere near. Okay, now there are only 2 villages and 1 repairing, so the castle is down now. Okay, well, the castle is down. Chris is getting hand cannoneers, and he does have a few conquistadors out, so basically the perfect counter, but he needs to micro those hand cannoneers. They are really expensive, especially in a 1 versus 1 in which you cannot trade. He just lost all these hand cannoneers. That's so much gold, and champions are much cheaper. Chris has 250, 70 gold, and Ding 500 roughly. Oh, he could definitely use those champions here. He should move them. He could send them maybe to the north of the map where there's economy from Chris, but it is walled up, I think. Yeah, those houses here form a wall. Alright. So, Chris is moving in again. So it's going back and forth. What you do to counter hand cannoneers. Skirmishes sound like a good idea, so that's what Ding is doing. But he does not have the army production buildings. He just lost the first range. Second one is going down, and in total 4 ranges, or in general 4 buildings, is not too much in an imperial war here in the late game. It's minute 47. The gold is starting to run out. Both players should really try to scout this gold. Okay, so Ding definitely scouted this gold, not the one here, I guess. Let's check Chris. Chris has scouted this gold and he's going for it now with the villagers. But both players have not scouted this little part here. Anyway, let's see what's happening. Yeah, Chris went down from this hill and move to this hill here. So this is really nice for him. Ding can definitely not attack him now. And the traps are getting into position to take out the last castle for Ding. Light cavalry and hussars. Yep, the hussar upgrade just went through. And they are again the perfect counter against skirms. They don't cost any gold, which is a nice thing. So, okay, 3 villages here are about to repair the castle, but it is 2 trebuchets firing. 500 score. Oh, it went down to 80 and now it's down. Yep. So, last castle down for Ding. What is happening here? How did they get in? I think Ding really used his last champions. I think... Was it the ones idling here? I'm not sure. Anyway. And he's killing Chris's eco now. It's not that much. I think Chris really took the villagers. Did he garrison them? Yeah, there are some bodies here. But it's not the end of the world, because Chris does have a lot of economy here in the north. Okay, what's happening here? There's the GG. Yep, that's what I thought. This little push here did not really kill Chris, and he had so much army here in the front of Ding's base. Hand cannoneers, hussars, alps, and trebuchets, bombard cannons. Very, very strong army mix here. Great play from Chris. Great play from Chris. What else is there to say? We've got some time now, so let me change the scoreboard first. This is... I'm getting used to this. So this is 4-1 for Ding. Chris won game 5 in the match in the Veterans of the Clash tournament, or yeah, event. Let's check the achievements. There we go. Score-wise, still a very close, 12k against 14k. Military units killed, very similar. Ding actually killed 220, Chris only 203. Chris though raised 18 buildings, while Tammy only raised 11, and that's, well, a little bit boosted because the champs in the end killed some buildings, but it didn't matter too much. Converted units 12, we saw that. Largest army also really close, 76 to 75. Economy wise, more food collected for Ding. Makes sense, because he was really going for, yeah, first conquistadors, then champions, so he knew he had to collect a lot of food. 24k wood for Chris, 19k for Tammy. That's a bigger difference. Well, again, it's not wood units for Ding, so it makes sense. Stone, way more stone for Tammy. Yeah, the one stone from Chris. Both stones were really outside of his base, and he started mining it late. Gold collected, almost the same here. You can definitely not blame it on the gold. 1,600 for Chris and 9,700 for Tammy. What else is there to say? 16.40, so that's the straight castle age with blacksmith and market, against 1711 with 3 militia, drush and FC. Imperial age also close, 3207 against 3317. And yeah, research count is, well, they both switched units rather fast, so they had to research pretty much everything in the blacksmith, at least. Chemistry was maybe the one that won it for Chris. Hand cannoneers, bombard cannons, the extra fire for the castles, so chemistry was a really, really a good call for Chris. Okay. Villager high, 119 against 105. I think we saw that Chris had a much bigger population at, let's say, in the mid game. So, stronger boom for Chris here. He went for 2 TCs early, while Ding went for Castle Conquistadors and wanted to do some damage, but he couldn't really do it because the monks were the perfect counter. So very, very smart play from Chris. And that's how we won the game eventually. Very good answer to the conks with the monks, and then he had the time to pull off a boom and won the game with the earlier Imperial and the earlier Cannoneers, and GG. Very nice game. Okay, so guys, this was it. 5 games in a row.